Australia and Sri Lanka signed an MoU today which enables even closer cooperation between the two countries on countering people smuggling. The MoU was signed at a ceremony in Canberra by Sri Lankan Secretary for Defence Kapila Vaidyaratne and Australian Department of Immigration and Border Protection Secretary Michael Pizzolo. The MoU will facilitate the return to Sri Lanka of people who are involved in people smuggling activities. It also paves the way for enhanced information sharing on methods for tracking, intercepting and investigating people smugglers. The agreement will also see further cooperation between the two nations on stopping the movement of illicit goods and targeting money laundering and proceeds of crime. Now, the official launch of the Human Trafficking Public Information Campaign got underway in Colombo today.
In attendance for the launch were Australian High Commissioner Bryce Hutchison, Acting Resident Coordinator of the UN and Head of the International Organisation for Immigration in Sri Lanka, together with the newly appointed Minister of Justice, Thalathatha Korala.
Sri Lanka is becoming both a source and destination country for human trafficking. Hence, the government of Sri Lanka has taken every possible steps to combat this crime, and the Ministry of Justice as well as the key government institutions have made joint efforts through National Anti-Human Task Force to face this challenge.
Most recently in the Bali process we've seen a new development. Just last month on the 24th and 25th of August in Western Australia, in Perth, there was the very first meeting of the Bali Process Government and Business Forum. This stemmed from a decision in the Bali Process last year to adopt a political declaration which recognised the need to engage with the private sector. This forum brought together ministers, officials and business leaders, and on the business side Mr Chevan Daniel from the Capital Maharaja Group, and I in fact met Mr Daniel just yesterday to discuss the way forward for the private sector here in Sri Lanka in working with government and others to combat human trafficking.
IOM has also worked closely with the Ministry of Foreign Employment to advance the national labour migration policy, promoting ethical recruitment practices and empowering migrant workers throughout their migration cycle are few important areas that are inherently linked to the prevention of human trafficking. Today's launch of a public information campaign is the result of a collaborative effort by the National Human Trafficking Task Force and is testimony to the strengthened collaboration and joint work by its members. To this end, IOM was pleased to be able to support the Ministry of Justice and all the members of the task force in the design and implementation of the public information campaign. And I also wish to acknowledge Capital Maharaja as a private sector partner in this initiative.